So I wanted to write a rant on the far right and their rise to prominence, the fear for marginalized people that this fills me with, and the need for action of some kind to stop them from carrying out even more harmful acts or gaining any more power. But I keep getting caught up in the details. There's a reason that there are multiple people writing books on this subject from multiple angles. The far right isn't just one thing, it's many. They are well-funded, totally propagandized, living in an alternate universe, and they're a danger to everyone around them. They could just be the guy in the cubicle next to you, and you might never know it. So much of the information that I've been reading, listening to, and talking to people about needs to be spread, but the way to do that isn't clear. Should we inform people about extremist groups? Should we share with them the history of right-wing extremism? Should we help them understand the link between the extremists and the mainstream conservatives? How about drawing a line through ideology from rich white guys who don't want to pay taxes to propaganda machines that they fund to extremists who take action by shooting innocent people? Where do we even start to educate people who think that the right and left are just two different types of ideology and not the literal difference between dangerous and safe? There's a reason that Hate Watch exists on the SPLC website. It's not because of leftists who break windows. There's a reason that the stats show an overwhelming majority of terror attacks within the U.S. coming from right-wing extremists and not from leftists or Islamists. Some people like to paint terror with a particular color or describe it as being from a culture other than their own. But they have to be dishonest or ignorant to fully embrace that. Terror is almost entirely white in North America, and it is overwhelmingly Christian and conservative. And the right-wing media like Fox and The Rebel actually embrace that, even though they try to hide it. They still talk about refugees being the danger you could face when it's actually your flag-waving neighbor. They talk about the left harassing Tucker Carlson at his McMansion, or they talk about politicians who can't go out to eat because they won't serve them. But they completely ignore the hateful rhetoric they promote and the actual death that it causes. And I'm not even talking about the damage caused by policy. I'm just talking about the way that Fox News and AM radio turn white men into extremists who think that the government is secretly run by Jews who want to take away all their guns and eliminate the white race by breeding them out of existence. Even typing this all out, it feels kind of crazy. It sounds like I've turned into a left-wing conspiracy nut, except the evidence is there. You can actually draw a line from economists to wealthy investors to news outlets to extremist groups. And when you throw Donald Trump into the mix, emboldening these people to action, that's when you get the stuff we've seen over the last 2 months. I'm honestly terrified not just at the actions that can happen in the short term, but of what can happen in the message. Those people are your enemy. Those people are a danger to you. Those people hate you. They hate your country. They hate freedom. This is the message that is sent to conservatives all across the world, not just America and not just Canada. It's a message we need to find a way to counter. I'm not sure how, but we do need to do something because things are getting pretty far gone, and as far as I can tell, they're getting worse at an alarming rate.